We are back with the Commanders rebuild, and we are back with a huge game. We allow less than 50 rushing yards, 0 rushing touchdowns, or we get Chase Young 3+ interceptions, forced fumbled, tackles for loss, and sacks. He gets an X factor, and that is going to be huge for the rest of our franchise. So I'm really excited to get into this one. I mean, he won Defensive Player of the Week last week for week 2, 4 sacks and 9 tackles. He absolutely went off against the Broncos, and we are going to need more of that. We have some players ready to negotiate. Actually, I haven't looked at this yet, so let's see. Chase Young is one of those players, so we are probably, we'll have to wait until after this game to see. Obviously, we're going to want to keep Cameron Curl. He's ready to negotiate too. Kendall Fuller is a question mark for me. I could do without him. He's asking for a lot of money, and he is a little bit older. He's 29. It's not 28. That's not that old, but I think it's something we could go without. Montez Sweat has no interest in renegotiating. That is not great. He's not asking for too much though. He might be a guy we go and pull the trigger on. Antonio Gibson is not looking to negotiate, but I could look to move him at some point. That wouldn't be bad. Could help the rebuild too. Curtis Samuel doesn't do much for me. He could be a guy we look to move at the deadline too. All right, Cody Barton doesn't want to come back. That kind of hurts a little bit. We've got a lot of guys interested in re-signing. These lower guys on the bottom of the roster, probably nobody going to move the needle for us down here. Troy Abke could be huge. I know he's fast as hell. But yeah, I'm excited. It's been a while since I've done some recording. I've just been in a bit of a creative rut, so much needed break was taken. Appreciate you guys for waiting for me, and for just bearing with me through it all. I really appreciate it. So I was about to say, now this whole scouting thing is a bit confusing to me. If you guys know any like way to teach me a little bit in the comments, let me know. I just don't know what to do. Top 10 prospects are kind of as expected, especially in the real draft too. Nothing too shocking. I mean, we will take that any day of the week, but I think it's time for us to hop into our game against the Bills. Actually, let's go in our staff and let's use some of our talent tree upgrades right now. This is the stuff where I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. This is, I should probably look at player personnel. I don't really want offense recruitment. Trade value for user draft picks. Interesting. We have a right end do. Let's actually, we're gonna try to cheat the system here. We're gonna try to get more likely that we would re-sign. There we go. So we got right and left ends more likely to re-sign through 3 inches. That's huge, I think. Maybe going into this signing with our guy Chase Young, so that could be big for us, but I don't know. We'll see. We got 16 skill points left, but I'm not really going to do anything with that right now. But we do have a game against the Buffalo Bills. This one I think is going to be very hard. So we'll see how that goes for us. Let's see what our strategy should be. Let's defend the deep pass. I agree with you there, Madden. And we're going to throw it deep. Wow. They really want us to do something crazy here. I see what else they've just got a really good defense. It's got to be short or deep. They at least allow good passing rating. I guess that would be the move. Yeah, that is tough for us. But Emmanuel Forbes still trying to figure out what his X factor is, or what dev he is actually. If I could speak. I'm trying to look at our team goal too. I want to change it to something. 250 passing yards. I feel like could be realistic. So we are going to change it to that. 350 passing yards, I feel like is something that's very reachable. I'm going to change it for Montez Sweat. He doesn't look like he's going to be a big key for us moving forward. I feel like Cameron Curl, we do Jahan Dotson. I'm going to do Jahan Dotson. I feel like that's a good decision. But let's do some mini games here. I really suck at this game. Wow. This is not off to a hot start right here, I won't lie. Right here. Out of bounds. What the fuck is Sam Howell doing? Sam Howell's absolutely dotting us up right now. There we go. We prevented a catch for the first time. Oh, that's not good. I got stuck. Pick. Oh, come on. How do we have a bronze already? That's kind of crazy considering the fact that I just lit up about 800 touchdowns. Sack! We're just a good red zone defense. Oh, picked! Let's go. How do we already get gold there? That's kind of crazy. Oh, I'm on man right here. This isn't good. I actually clamped him. Coverage sack. Oh, only got 6 seconds left. Try to get a little clamp. Blocked. Swatted is what I meant to say. Guys, it's been a while since I've recorded. Be nice. Jumped. Oh, look at that. You know, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but man, I don't fall off the wagon too hard. Let's see what we can do here. I'm pretty sure this is the one where you just have to kind of complete catches, and then from there it's pretty easy. Yeah, I think it was Andrew told me not to worry about touchdowns and just worry about completions at the beginning. Aaron McLaurin touchdown. Well, it's easy when you get both. Right now we're absolutely dialed. Jahan Dotson, look at the kid go. This should be like a twofer. I should be able to upgrade Jahan Dotson at the same time that I'm doing this. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, I didn't like that. I'm trying to find the quick stuff here because I don't want to hold the ball too long. But I also don't want to throw big. Oh, Jahan Dotson with a great catch. Touchdown. Easy. Yeah, I don't have that much time here. And I threw a pick. That's awesome. Yeah, I do kind of need to get on my horse if I'm going to do anything of note. Okay, yeah, let's go down. I got to get quick completions now. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get gold or whatever. Oh, that was big time. Oh, they didn't touch me in enough time. Bronze is all right. Oh, this one was kind of fun. I sucked at it. It was backfield survival. I was not very good at it the last time I tried, but let's see. I'm trying not to use much stamina right off the rip, especially when you have like a bigger player trying to attack you. I feel like this is like swinging him in my direction. I feel like we need to get away from that. I suck at that, dude. It's so hard to get away from somebody. That's just not my forte. Okay, well, we got some bonuses for our guys. Didn't do too well for us, but then we just start training, and hopefully we get some boosts here. Auto upgrades there, but besides that, we are now actually want to get into the game. Can't allow rushing yards, and we need to just have Chase Young kind of go off against the Bills, which I think is completely likely. So let's hop into it. Look at the guy, Sam Howell, leading the team, and we're gonna need some more of that as we keep progressing in the season and play these tougher teams like the Bills. Really gonna need Sam to step up for us. So starting off, kicking off the ball, which is good. That means we'll get the ball after the half, which is something that we love. So we take that any day of the week. I think my game plan is gonna be not to the user chase. Kind of let him do his thing. That way he can try. At some point I might take over. Like if by the second quarter this isn't working how I think it's going to, then we'll take over. But right now I'm gonna try to let Chase just kind of go off. Oh my god, this isn't good. That might have been 17 yards. We're not allowed to allow over 50, so we might need Chase Young to go off today. This is not good so far. Not a good start for a 50 yards rushing model right now. Need someone in the backfield. Yeah, the 50 rushing yards is definitely going to be given up because they would have got 21, and we are roughly like 7 minutes into the game. 7 minutes was way too many too, by the way. That was kind of a guess. I don't love this alignment for us. I'm going to drop to Diggs here, I think. I don't think it's a pass. Yeah, I knew it was a pass. Give a curl. Orbs. They just got so close. At least that was the pass. That's better than giving up run plays right now, especially for the way we kind of need this team to ball out. Let's see if our guy Barton can get something done for us. Damn, they are just grinding the ball and moving it down the field. This is what I was fearful of when we started the sim. I really thought we were going to get wrecked in some of these games, and wrecked is what we're getting right now. Right in the backfield. Let's go, fellas. I'm going to try to use our D lineman that isn't Chase. See if that forces pressure. Kind of did there. 3rd and 1. Need a big stop here. The Bills have moved the ball down the field on us, and that was, I mean, kind of expected. This is what I kind of thought it was going to look more like with our with the rebuild, was kind of getting cooked. And cooked we did. They scored an easy touchdown, and that is not what we wanted to see. First touchdown of the season for them, to Khalil, and we got absolutely bullied. That whole drive, they had exactly what they wanted, and we didn't give it to them, but they took it, man. Somehow not surprising to me. Maybe I was right. Maybe those first 2 games seemed a little fluky, but we'll see how it looks on offense for us. But I actually do want to return. That return, we only got out to 24. here's our guy Sam Howell after last week absolutely cooking. 400 and these are the season. 429 yards, 5 touchdowns in 2 games. That will play, Bob. That will play. I feel like the key to beating these better teams is going to be establishing the run. So Brian Robinson, I think, is going to be a big key of the game today. And we're starting off hot with 7 yards right there. Running will help us set up play action, which I'm going to try to hit here. That is what we can do. Right there to Terry McLaurin. Let's go. I really thought it was going to be a little bit tougher offensively to move the ball than we have so far this season. We've got Von Miller on the edge over here, don't they? That is Von Miller. That is not what you love to see. Oh, it is if you're Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson getting a nice 18-yard rush. I mean, they might get 50 yards rushing, but we're going to get that easily. We might get that on the first drive. This is the play we ran last week that I think Brian Robinson ended up clearing very late. If we can hold the ball for a second, we might get a little Brian Robinson play. But we actually have our boy Jahan Dotson get in the end zone. Oh, he's down at the 1. Let's go. This is exactly what we needed. Antonio Gibson is not the guy I want to get these carries. Oh, good. Okay, went to the quarter. That's good for us, honestly, because I don't want him to get any of these big-time touchdowns. I feel like that's going to need to be Brian Robinson. That way, hopefully at some point we can upgrade him, move him up the ladder for X factors, things like that. Whereas I do think we're going to try to move Gibson. I think that's going to be a good move for us in the long term. I think if we get a cheaper running back, and if we can get something out of him and Brian Robinson with another touchdown for the Washington Commanders. Game is 7-7. This looks like it might be a good old-fashioned shootout. What's Brian Robinson going to do with the team here? Oh, they're doing a little curling action. That was kind of hot. I kind of like that. That was fun. And the field goal is without a doubt good. And so far, it's not great defensively, but offensively, we're still moving the ball with these. So that is what we like to see. Now we got to contain the rushing. Contain the rushing. Contain the rushing. That is great. I think we're going to have to change. I think I'm going to have to use Chase Young. I'm not sure if that is going to be a good idea. But I feel like using him might give us the best chance. Facing Josh Allen, this week is not great. I wish it was pressures because we got one right there. Picked Jamin Davis. Let's go. Josh Allen looking like he did against the Jets week 1. Let's go. Let's try to air it out here. We got a possession we shouldn't have. We didn't think we'd get. Ron Dotson could be very open with him. We are going to take our medicine. Get Logan Thomas underneath. Boogie Basham's injured. That's not great for them. This isn't great. This is not great. Ooh, we got lit up there. I'm glad we threw out of the sack because that would have knocked us very far back. Try to run a little red zone halfback scissor. I think the main reads here. I'm going to run Dotson on a slant. He's going to be one of my reads, if not Brian Robinson. Oh, and he's right there. Oh, John, go. Come on! Another touchdown. Let's go. This is what we needed. Jahan Dotson having a game 14-7 against the Buffalo Bills is something that we will take any day of the week. I think the biggest thing that sucks is the fact that we have this huge game, and of course we face the Bills. So it's not like we're facing an easier opponent where I feel like it might be a little bit easier to get these pressures. Might be easier to get Chase in the backfield. Now we're playing the Bills, where Josh Allen is probably going to be able to avoid a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be trying to do getting into the backfield. And so far, it's not working too well for us. But it did say 50 yards. Was it 50 yards or a touchdown? Like no rushing touchdowns? Because I feel like the rushing touchdown, if we get up enough, I feel like that's something that we can definitely do. A straight up just drop. We love that. Let's go. This might be a route. If this becomes a route, we're gonna have some issues with this simulation thing because this is a sim and we don't have a great team. Got shoelace tackled there. Let's see what we got. Oh my God, Jahan. That was Curtis Samuel. That was not Jahan Dotson. I wanted to give him the credit there, but Curtis Samuel absolutely cooked his man. Let's try to run the ball. We gotta I guess keep up the. Oh my God. Truck him. Get off me, Brian Robinson says. Get off of me. This guy is a freak of nature. You know, Sam Howell was doubted all his life, and he said, I'm made for moments like this. Lead. And Antonio Gibson almost lost it because he fumbled the football and almost ruined his moment. So we're not going to try to give the ball to Antonio Gibson anymore, that's for sure. Terry McLaurin is like a force dream for me right now. my god, we might rush in a touchdown. Oh my god. What is this? This is too easy. Sam Howell is just, he looks like an MVP right now. It's 21-7 because I'm not gonna miss this. And we are just absolutely dominating the Bills right now. I feel like we're getting there with Chase. It's just Josh Allen's getting rid of the ball so soon. And I feel like they're down, so it's going to force them to stop running the ball, which means tackle for loss are kind of out. So like it has to be these. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Tackle for loss. I love that. Now I need 4 of those though, which is not ideal to say the least. But 2-minute warning, we're up 14 on the Buffalo Bills. I did not think this was going to happen, especially after that first drive. They really just marched down the field, but ever since I've been trying to focus on Chase Young, just getting us yards and stuff, it's been a dream. Could have been a big one for us. But 4th and 4, they're going to punt the ball. I'm going to try to block them. Oh, never mind. I picked the safe one, so that is not going to block us any punts. So that was bad by me. We're going to fair catch this. Yeah, we're going to fair catch it. Minute 17, up 14 already. We're going to force it with cautious optimism. I'm not sure why Terry's X Factor is on, but we will take that. Oh my word. Sam Howell is absolutely dissecting right here. Like, I'll be 100% honest, that was a dumb pass. Like, I should not have done that. And it worked. They heated us up a little bit. That's a good play call from them. So if I pass him and he doesn't catch it, he just loses X Factor. That's so stupid. Whatever. Oh, Terry, I'm almost pegged. Dude, what is this? This is unreal. This is 28-7 in the first half. We're on simulation. We're the Commanders. What is going on? Maybe competitive all Madden is what I should have done. I don't even know at this point. You guys got to let me know if I need to switch it to competitive. Maybe competitive's the move. Maybe that's how I get cheated a little bit more. Because maybe simulation is just too precise if you're like throwing the... I don't even know what to say. We are just cooking them. Now the Bills got the ball. I was about to say, this could be huge for us to get some cheap... That was a late hit, but this could be big for us if we get like a cheap sack, cheap tackle for loss. That could be huge for our game. But I mean, right now, if it doesn't look horrible for our rushing thing, what's going to kill us, I assume, is if Josh Allen starts running the ball a little bit. If I break contain here and he gains enough yards, that could really screw us in the yardage factor. But I feel pretty good with the no rushing touchdown, if I'm being 100% honest. Oh. Is he going to throw a pick? What is Josh Allen doing? What is going on? This is insane. These are... Do you just have to gain yardage and Terry's X Factor goes off? Like, what is this? No shot. Yeah, I deserve that. Yeah, I deserve that. Yeah. Sam Cosme. I tried to lay him out. I deserve that. That was I got a little big for my britches. I won't lie. I won't lie, guys. We got too big for our britches. That was a dumb play call from me. Dumb play call. Decision. Just lit him up. He threw it out of bounds. What is this? I mean, 28-7 while getting the ball is absolutely insane. So, I mean, just look at. You're kidding. I thought I was gonna house that, and I mean, I just don't know. I want to run the ball, but like passing the ball is working so well. We're dissecting, we're processing. Oh, replay, run around. Okay, doesn't matter. Took a sack down to the 5, but good thing it doesn't count, right? That could have been really bad, honestly, if I think about that. About what could happen had that just maybe they screw it up and we don't get the offsides. Do quarterbacks do that, or they just assume that it's Dude, what is this? Their coverage is horrible. They're not getting any pressure, and I'm able to kind of just dissect right here. I'm just sitting back in the pocket, and Sam Howell is doing the rest, man. Another tug. Oh, and it's too easy. This is insane. 34-7. An absolute ass kicking of the Buffalo Bills. I mean, I don't know what else to say besides the fact that we are absolutely demolishing the Bills right now. So far, this has been perfect for our Chase Young thing because they're not running the ball. They haven't gotten a touchdown, but Chase Young hasn't really had the best game, I wouldn't say. So like that to me is pretty good for us. Like, even though he hasn't had the star-studded game he had last time, we're still winning, and the other goal is being met. So I'm not too stressed. Josh Allen, what are you doing? He's just throwing screw-it balls the entire time. Our draft class is I'm not sure if that's looking great or not right now. I mean, Forbes has looked good. I mean, I'm excited to see what his ability is, if that's not ability, what his dev level is going to be. Actually, that's what I meant, but I can't talk, so that's its own issue for another day. I'm gonna again try to let Chase Young kind of cook. I'm gonna use Barton here. Felt like PI, but maybe because it was too short they didn't call it, because that was too short. It was thrown in front of the line of scrimmage, or it was close to it. Maybe it wasn't in front of the line of scrimmage. Guys, don't give me a hard time. It's been a minute since I've recorded, so you're gonna get the aches and shakes as we go. Daniel Ford's the big play right there. I mean, so far the team is looking good. I don't know at this point if we can beat the Bills this handedly. Who's gonna stop us? I mean, is that Emmanuel? Nah, that was Fuller right there. I thought that was Emmanuel Forbes, but they have to go for it, don't they? You're down 35-7, and they didn't go for it. That is absolutely unbelievable. Maybe that's part of Madden. That's pretty, or at least realistic, is how dumb some coaches are in situations. No shot. Awful wiggle stick on him. Sam Howell, besides a stupid helmet, has been absolutely balling in this game. I'm shocked with how good the entire team has played, but most importantly the offense. I mean, 35 points against the Bills. Especially we've seen how good this defense is. IRL. Get rid of it. Had to get rid of that. We've only completed 9 passes. That's crazy. It's crazy to me how we're having so much success. We're getting blocks. We're getting big runs every time I give the ball to Brian Robinson. He has 2 touchdowns already today. We'll do a little jet touch pass here with Terry. I feel like we could get if we get the edge on Von Miller, I feel like this could be a big game. We could get 10 yards. Oh, and I get to use his wiggle sticks. Ooh, that was pretty nice. I mean, ankle breaker I didn't feel like he was breaking any ankles, but we're enforcing our will at this point. Let's try to play action. I feel like I ran the ball a lot this drive. I feel like I could get a fight. Roll left, running. Do we have a touchdown? No, he's not fast enough for a touchdown. Good lord. 47 rushing yards from Sam Howell and a touchdown. Whoa, get him out of my guy's face. That's crazy. Let's throw verts. I feel like Terry could be a tug right here. Should have been picked, and it wasn't. So we will take that. Ladies and gentlemen. God damn. Brian Robinson lowered his shoulder. That was a big hit, to say the least. 3rd and 5. I go through a progression here. First read is gonna be Dotson, then Logan Thomas. Oh, I had him. They just got to me early. Joey Sly is gonna kick the field goal. Niggas go up 38-7, and I am shocked, to say the least. It's not even the 4th quarter. They were only up by 31 points. What an absolutely crazy game. I did not expect this from the Commanders at all in this rebuild so far. If we keep this lead and hold, it's going to be our 3rd consecutive win, moves us to 3-0 on the season. Like I said, if you can beat the Bills, you can pretty much beat anybody. So again, I'm going to try to use a linebacker, try to give Chase some plays. But man, the defense is stepping up. We might not give up 50 yards if we keep up this pace. These guys are flying around. Maybe they know this is Chase's game, and they got to ball out. They have 30 yards. We have 128 on the ground. They have 98 passing yards. We have 247. They haven't eclipsed 100 yards rushing or passing. I mean, they haven't even eclipsed 50 rushing yards. I mean, this is insane. I did not expect this coming into this game. I thought this was gonna be a little bit more difficult. Maybe I do need to change it to competitive. Oh, I was using the hell out of that. Oh, I'm mad. I'm mad. That should have been a big play for me. But if we get the ball, we are gonna run the clock out. I kind of want to chew this clock, get the game over with, keep them under the 50 yards, don't allow a rushing touchdown, and walk out of this game with Chase Young X Factor. I almost said, oh no, that was what I was afraid of. That's not big. That's not good. That is not big time. That is not good. Josh Allen rushes, so they're gonna get the rushing yards. If it's, I don't even know what to do anymore. I just don't feel if it was not or rush, I think it was or. I remember reading that right at the beginning, but now I can't remember. Should I have like a picture of it right in front of me? But if I hope it was or, because Chase Young has not had that big of an impact game. Mostly because I feel like Josh Allen's been getting the ball out really quick. I'm gonna send just an all-out blitz here. All-out blitz, see if that does anything. Of course, we get a sack from Sweat, which we don't really need right now. We need it to be Chase, but we'll take it from Sweat too. It's fine, but I feel like the issue has been we haven't had Josh Allen, not Josh Allen. We haven't had Chase Young on the weak side, even though Josh is rolling out to the right. Way out of bounds. 3rd and 20. I mean, Josh Allen is just having a no good, very bad day. Let's try to be Chase Young here. See if we can. Oh, I'm such a moron. I went inside. Should have went outside. I saw Josh starting to move. That one's completely on me. I'll say this one you have to go for, right? There's no rushing touchdowns. No rushing touchdowns. No way. Emmanuel Forbes breaks like 3 tackles, and he is going to take it to the house. Oh, if he doesn't get caught. Dive. Wow. What a play. Emmanuel Forbes Jr., a pick 6 for the guy, and he's hitting the stanky leg with the team. Wow, that is unbelievable. We are going to beat the Bills, but the score is yet to be decided. We are up 45-7. I'm floored at this point. I mean, that's all I can really say. We allowed some big runs, which is fine, especially with the Josh Allen scramble. That's the thing I was honestly most afraid of coming into the game, was how we could use his legs, and honestly held him up until that last drive. It broke out that big run, but that's been it. That's like the only big play they've had all day. Josh Allen, I think, even fumbled on that play. This has just been a nightmare for the Buffalo Bills. Now they're running play. 26 yards for him. Yeah, I think that's gonna put them over 50 yards as a team, but no rushing touchdown. So if it's no rushing touchdown, we're good. If it was only the 50 yards, we failed, which would suck. Well, we've got 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Chase Young get 3 sacks in 2 minutes. There's almost another interception. Should have been. I've not been a very good open field tackler today. Are they not going to run a hurry up? I guess they're just going to slowly march their way. I mean, at this point, the game's kind of already over, so I don't necessarily blame them, but I don't know. I guess I expected it. I kind of wish they would have done a little bit more, because then I could have made some plays. Josh, can you roll out right into me for once? Dude, like, come on. 3 interceptions, 154 yards. Just absolutely clamp. He's had nothing all day, and that that's been the story of the game. I'm gonna stay middle here, and hopefully Chase Young kind of reaches that outside sack, or it's half a sack at least. If it's combined stuff like tackle for loss, like sacks, everything else, maybe we get it with him. I just don't know. That was a dot. It's stick fumble, and that is gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. 41 seconds left, and I'm not gonna do what Miami did. I'm getting in the knee. We're getting in the QB kneel formation, and I'm going to end this game right here and just murder the Buffalo Bills' hope and dreams. They had 4 turnovers of the day. We only had 1 with that interception that I got to force, but man, what a game. Sam Howell played well, really well actually. I'm still a little shocked by it at this point, how well he's been playing for me, and he's kept it up, the defense played really well. Even after the first drive, I kind of thought we'd be cooked just with how easily they ran down the field. But man, it was a cakewalk. I mean, I never really even sweat here. 45-7, the Commanders beat the Buffalo Bills. We'll see after the game if we got the X Factor. I think we did. But if it was less than 50 and no touchdowns, we didn't get it. But if it was less than 50 or 0 rushing touchdowns, or that seems like too many ors. That seems like too many ors for me. So I'm gonna assume we didn't get it, which would be a real bummer. Did we get 5 offensive touchdowns? Well, we did not get 350 passing yards. That is its own thing. We got Brian Robinson here. I feel like he's just a power back, so I'm not even gonna try to mess with him and give him elusive stuff. This guy is just a wrecking ball back there. So 3+ break tackle is not bad. Dark Forest. This is probably our free safety to Cam Curl. That was a big upgrade for him. We will take that any day of the week. And we've got Cam Curl, who I honestly didn't really notice that game, but apparently he had a good game, up to an 84 overall. And what do we get our upgrades in? Play rec, pursuit, and tackle. I mean, we'll take those. None of those are really impact for me. There's something that I think I'll notice on the week. But let's see what our message was. Breakout player. Find out what we've earned. Oh, I think it was. Oh, I didn't get it. No. Oh, that sucks. I was so ready. We were there. We were there. Besides that Josh Allen rush, I definitely should have ran a spy more, especially towards the end of the game. That's definitely on me. And that sucks. We had the chance to get Chase Young his breakout, and we didn't. That hurts, but that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, peace out and stay safe.